All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping headfirst into the world of Qhiyarra, a world of elemental arts, ancient family legacies, and the incredible sparks that fly when old traditions slam right into new challenges.
And you know what? That one line, that's pretty much the heart of this entire story. It's not just about winning or being the strongest. It's about the fight for recognition, for a place, for simple understanding. This idea sets the stage for basically every conflict and connection we're about to witness.
So, where do we start? Our story kicks off right in the middle of a duel. We're at the super elite Qhiyarra Academy, and you can just feel the tension in the misty training courtyard. It is as sharp as the blades themselves.
And this duel, it's the perfect showcase of two totally opposite philosophies. On one side, you've got Qhiyarra, who represents the coast. Picture the ocean, right? His movements are fluid, fierce, using his opponent's own force against them. And on the other side is Valkyrian, from the northern mountains. He fights like an avalanche, just direct, powerful, brutal force meant to shatter anything in its path. It's a classic battle of water versus rock.
Now, you might be thinking this is some kind of magic showdown, right? Nope. They actually strip all of that away. The rules are simple. No elemental powers, no fancy glyph calling. It's just pure skill. The first person to shove the other one out of the sparring circle wins. It's all about honor and raw technique.
So the duel ends, but not with some bitter rivalry. It ends with this exchange, and you can just feel that spark of mutual respect. Qhiyarra gets the point, but Valkyrian is immediately asking for another go. And that line, "We bring fire," that's not a threat. It's an acknowledgement. It's like, okay, I see you. Let's do this for real.
But see, this duel was way bigger than just two students. It was really a snapshot of this deeper cultural friction that's been brewing at the Qhiyarra Academy between two very different worlds. So on one side of this divide, you've got the Tarraqhavezz family. These guys are basically royalty at Qhiyarra, a coastal lineage steeped in tradition. Each sibling follows a specific path or thread, a discipline like strength or voice or even dreams. They are the coastal flame.
And on the other side, well, you've got the newcomers from the northern mountains. They show up totally unbothered by the Academy's polished culture, and Valkyrian's declaration here pretty much sums up their whole vibe. They're not there to blend in, they're there to learn, to challenge, and to see how their mountain strength stacks up against the coast's best.
Okay, so you've got this classic school rivalry thing going on, right? But just when you think you know where this story's headed, the whole plot just pivots. Something ancient and way more mysterious starts to stir, and suddenly, nobody's focused on the sparring circle anymore. All eyes are on the distant, frozen horizon.
And at the heart of this big shift is this one place, Zareen, an ancient oracle temple which everyone thought was lost or just dead. It's been silent for 40 years. That's a long time. But now, it's waking up, and that wake-up call is sending shockwaves all the way down to the coast.
And things happen fast. I mean, look at this. On day one, the family literally changes their ancient vow. Just 2 days later, bam, a sigil stone from that lost temple just lights up. And by the very next dawn, 3 of the siblings are gone, heading north on a seriously dangerous journey.
So, what did the message say? Well, it's pretty cryptic, but also incredibly specific. It's calling to the bearers of river fire, which is a part of their family history they didn't even know about. And get this, look at the instructions. Bring no sword, bring no lie. This isn't a quest you can fight your way through. It's a test of who you really are.
And what's so cool about this is the parallel it sets up. You've got characters being tested in completely different arenas. Some are facing challenges in the sparring circles and social minefields of the Academy, while others are out in the mystical wilderness of the North. The very definition of strength is being put to the test on all fronts.
So while all that epic stuff is happening up north, let's jump back to the Academy where we get a totally different kind of trial, a trial of the heart. Mikahana, the poet of the family, writes this secret poem about Qhiyarra, one of the mountain students. It's beautiful, personal, and wouldn't you know it, it accidentally gets posted for the entire school to see. Oof.
But here's the thing. Instead of it being this huge, embarrassing mess, it leads to this incredible moment. Qhiyarra doesn't mock him. She challenges him with her own sharp wisdom. And Mikano's response? He rises to it. This is how you build a bridge between two worlds. Not with treaties, but with these honest, unexpected connections.
Okay, so that's the trial at school. Now let's snap back to the north, where the trial is, let's just say, a little different. The 3 siblings reach the legendary Frost Gate, and to get through they have to answer 3 demands.
They have to state their name, their fire, meaning their core identity, and, the trickiest one, their forgetting.
And this right here, this is the real test. The price to get through is pure vulnerability. Each of them has to admit a fundamental truth about themselves they've been ignoring. This quest isn't about fighting monsters out there. It's about facing the flaws inside yourself. It proves that real strength requires knowing your own weakness.
Okay, so you see what's happening, right? All these different storylines, the duels at school, the journey north, the secret poems, they're all starting to weave together into this one powerful theme about connection.
And maybe the real heart of it all, the emotional glue, comes from the youngest character. While his older siblings are off facing these epic trials, 6-year-old Takamin is just sending letters. And his simple, honest observations, they just cut right to the core of who they are and the love that holds them all together no matter how many miles are between them.
This all comes full circle, right back to that ceremony at the beginning. The Tarraqhavezz family is literally rewriting their own story. They're not throwing out their fiery tradition, they're adding to it. They're acknowledging this quiet river inside them, making room for change and honoring the parts of themselves that had been forgotten.
Ultimately, it all boils down to this single, powerful idea. It doesn't matter if we're talking about two fighters or two rival cultures or a single family rediscovering itself. The message is the same. True strength isn't about being one rigid thing. It comes from weaving all those different threads together to create something stronger, more flexible, and way more beautiful.
Which leaves us with this final question. The coastal flame has finally met the mountain ice. Ancient secrets are coming to light. New friendships are being forged. This isn't the end of a story. It feels like the very first page of a brand new chapter. So, what story do you think they're going to write together?